And yeah, we'll just wait and let people hop in if they're still hopping in because it's fucking an hour later than normal.
But this pre-show itself is stacked.
This
so
is
yeah,
pre-show,
once
everything
you
to
see
show.
my face, absolutely, you can check out. But you should
it's like
know
fucking
that we've got
dark
twice as many
picture
trailers
shit.
this year than we
When
had
does
for
this
last
start?
year's pre-show. This thing's stuffed full. So I do feel like we should get to our first as soon as possible. I will ask you.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the beginning. All right. Second, let everything do its thing. I'm gonna check the stream to see if it's looking good. Oh no. Change that on Twitter. It says we're reacting to Xbox.
Delete it.
Fuck. Guess I could do that. Delete tweet. And probably says that in the Discord as well. This is ONL, not Xbox.
Weak speaks.
Oof, I'm used to this not predicting emojis when I type. We up and running. Kinda. All right, so yeah, this is a TLG Reacts Live. Again, we are doing opening night live stream, which happened earlier today for Gamescom 2021. What's up, Psycho? If you're watching this now, Psycho, or anybody else, or anybody watching after the fact, I guess it doesn't really affect you if you're watching the VOD. What's up, Runty? We're an hour late. My apologies. Shit happened. But we're here, and we got like a 3-hour stream to fucking do. So, with that said, ONL happened. Some of the stuff, they already announced a lot of shit before this even happened. So, I know some of the stuff they showed. I haven't seen anything. Have you seen anything? You know nothing?
Nope.
Sick. Is there anything you're hoping for?
I don't even know what to be expecting, to be honest.
Yeah, this is weird because it's Gamescom, so he's kind of, for me, I expect something like a baby E3, but then we're doing it digital again, and Jeff Keighley's doing ONL, so it's like, it's hard to know what he's going to bring, except for the
Kojima.
stuff. Well, I know they're going to show Kojima and Kojima stuff. They're also going to show, I think, some Call of Duty and something else, but that was all like listed days ago on stuff they're gonna show, and then they got surprises, which I don't know what that's gonna be. Um, Overall, I'm hoping, because I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping that we get something better than what we got last night.
I don't think that's a hard bar to meet. So.
I'm hoping for more gameplay, less hanging out, people sitting around lawn chairs, fucking talking to each other. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get that because Jeff Keighley's typically rapid fire, fucking pumping out trailers left and right on almost everything he does. So, yeah. So, yeah, fucking, we should probably start watching this then.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna be long. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
See, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for.
Let me know
Live,
if there's
is,
any
as you can
audio
see,
or video
seconds
issues,
away.
so I can fix
I
that
hope you enjoy
sooner
that
than
show.
later.
I'm Kyle Bossman.
I did a pretty quick and dirty audio test.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce new games, show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga,
No
an
hype.
update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5,
Big hype.
and debut the story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going to find out who's in that super monkey ball, and so much more we can't tell you about just yet.
He's been talking
Plus,
about the monkey ball thing for days. I don't know what the fuck
Sterling will join
is
us
going on
to
with that.
perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise. Now, all told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer.
Oh shit, Lego Star Wars.
Forgot
they made this. It's been so long since the last one came out.
No matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022.
Let's go with the stream.
But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement.
What's up, Josh?
New game.
We might be having technical difficulties. Is the stream running okay? Let's pause it real quick because this is a fucking premiere. Seems like it's running fine. Kind of. Is it good on your guys' end?
Probably a bit of a delay, it looks like.
Yeah. Just for this. Seems like there is quite a bit of delay.
Yeah. Which one you on?
Twitch. Ish. Did you check the upload?
Give me a second. Not a bad
Ava?
delay on YouTube.
It's not a bad delay on YouTube, just Twitch. That's fucking weird.
That is weird. Do a quick upload check. I don't know if it'll affect the stream, so apologies in advance.
So weird.
Oh, you have plenty.
Yeah, then why is OBS fucking bitching?
Don't know.
All right. Well, we'll try and watch this. If you guys are seeing like any kind of like lag or something like that, let me know and I'll like restart the stream or something if I have to. All right, let's go back real quick. Oh god, I think I went back a little too far.
Yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsay Sterling will join
Apologies.
us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's
Okay-ish.
Tales of Arise. Now, all told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play.
Could have just been
Now,
OBS.
before we start, I just want to
maybe.
give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in
Let's say I don't know if it's like downloading
2022.
updates or something in the
But
background.
now it's time to get on with the show.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
starting
Saints Row.
with the global
There's
announcement.
gonna be fucking Saints
of a
Row
new
here,
game.
so that's probably what this is. Worried it's gonna be like Saints Row 3 and 4, even though I know a lot of people like Saints Row 3. Fucking, I love Saints Row 1 and 2, so it's like, I just want them to go back to that. Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Fortnite.
And I got the dealer. You know they're heading your way. They're here.
Germany.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my world famous chili con carne? Hey guys, what you got in the?
Maybe this will get people on Twitter to quit asking them when it's coming out, or if they're working on it.
Well, like 2 days ago, they posted a thing saying rebooting, and it was from Volition and Saints Row, so everybody's expecting this. There's something about the art style I'm not a fan of. I mean, maybe that counts like Fortnite. Like, it's got like that weird colorful look to it. I mean, it's just CGI, but this is obviously going to be indicative of the style they're going for.
Right.
Also, why are they all like fucking, I guess for new generation, but why are they all like Gen Z hipsters?
Dad, you should buckle up.
And before anybody's like, you're just old, you don't get it, it's like, no, fucking when Saints Row came out, I didn't identify with any of those characters either. They were just like gangster type characters.
Yeah, unless this isn't like any form of actual continuation, then I mean,
Well, it's a reboot, but it's still like, how you gonna be doing crime and fucking taking over territories and shit with these fucking nerds?
Get the fuck away from my friends.
You're just old and don't get it. I was old and didn't get it fucking when the first game came out. I'm stoked that there's a Saints Row coming out. And I'm stoked that Volition's making something. It was Volition, right?
There you go. The next
Making
Saints
something,
Row, and
but
joining me
I'm
now is
not.
one of the stars of Saints
I don't know if I
Row,
like tonally where
Bryce
it's going.
Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know
Looked almost
what
like a
can you tell us
Ubisoft
about the new
game.
Saints Row. We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their three friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
Fresh show. What's up, Nick?
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new.
It's Volition, so I know the game's gonna be fun.
Awesome fictional
But
city
I
called
really-
Socialize. It's set in the American Southwest.
The whole
and this city is
setup
just
sounds so fucking
absolutely riddled with violence and crime.
questionable.
And you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Leso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
You mentioned all the activity in the city.
I just hope it's a little more grounded. I don't want to be fucking flying around like Superman and shit.
also I'm gonna give them a little more
we
credit
have
where there
three
was
main
actual like
gangs, and
looked
they
like
already have a
vehicles
really strong hold over
Yeah.
Santo
being
Leso.
used.
Yeah,
And one
after
of them,
in 3
Los
and 4,
Panteros, we
vehicles
actually
didn't
saw
matter
in the
anymore,
trailer
but they were
just
there and you
then.
could drive them. But like, why would you?
All of the
Right.
gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want
She's
to
also
see
not
the
selling
game.
it to me as
Guys, you
well
got anything
either,
more
because
for us?
she's like simplifying an already oversimplistic idea of like 4 friends who are hustling by killing people and committing crime, and they're all like these fucking hipster kids. Like it's
Well, the other
Amazing.
problem
Bryce Charles, thank you so much
with
for
that
joining
is
us.
that
Here it
she's
is,
not
a little sneak preview of the gameplay.
part of the
for
dev
Saints Row.
team. She's
Yeah.
the actor.
This is where all our dreams
okay
come true.
gameplay. Fucking neon colors, man. Why? Looks fun.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
Remaster 2, you cowards. Agreed. Blah blah. Where the gameplay at? We got a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Do you want them to actually remaster 2 at this point?
I would take it. I love to. Enter Sandman. Sick, dude.
Then they vanquish threats from beyond our stars. And
This looks
she
awesome.
lay in rest.
Seems already.
If you'd be so kind.
I'm getting dinged for this.
Imagine that.
So this is a Marvel game that's not Avengers?
There's X-Men.
Or is it Avengers?
Now our nightmares have
I don't
come
think
for us.
X-Men are in
And
Avengers.
she must.
Well, I'm not talking about the canon, I'm talking about the game they made already.
So
I don't know if they're just adding. They could add that DLC if they wanted to. I think it's different.
What is this tradition?
It's a more impactful and beautiful version of the original.
Mother.
Yeah, Wolverine looks crazy. Interesting. Firaxis. Even more interesting. Firaxis is weird because they make strategy games, and they made that Alien game that everybody fucking loves, and then they're making this.
I was about to say, what is it, a strategy?
Who ate the rest of my ramen?
Bad dog!
There you go. The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns is Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on ONL.
Jake
We saw a
Sully.
lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable, so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the
Interesting.
XCOM franchise, so I'm curious. Everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe
I
that
got
we
the
all know
company
and love,
wrong.
but you're actually
Different
living
company. I
alongside.
think it's Creative
And the
Assembly that made
relationships
that
you
Alien
form
game.
with those heroes,
But
the heroes of your
they
choice,
also make
are
strategy
as
games.
important as the items and the abilities
Still
that you bring
interesting.
into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
All right, I love we get to see more
So it's a
soon.
tac
Jake, thank you so
RPG,
much for
is that
joining
what-
us today.
Well, thank
That'd
you,
be
Jeff,
interesting.
for having us
I would
on Opening Night Live.
actually want to play that.
To hear more from Jake, check out
I'm so
IGN's
happy.
post-show and the gameplay reveal on September 1st. Now, last week, Call of Duty Vanguard was announced for release on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever
need to
look
get
at the
that
campaign
downloaded.
in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I got to say it's awesome to be here, so thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like, it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that
He's
was
saying that, like,
that
Call of
resonated
Duty
even
didn't
more with
start
us
doing
were the
that.
real stories of the real people who
Oh,
fought in
well,
World
he
War
works
II.
there.
So these are diverse
He's
people
acting like this
from
is
all around the globe.
revolutionary. It's fucking
And
crazy.
I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were
There's a face
those men and
palming
women who were part
Zampella
of
off
the
in the
original
distance
Special
somewhere.
Forces teams. And so Call of Duty
Bro, I did that,
Vanguard
like,
is going to
20 years
tell
ago.
their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura, we saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us
I don't
about
believe
your
that.
character, Paulina Petrova.
Maybe she
Yes,
likes
I am
Call of Duty.
thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Paulina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
All right. Well, I love that you guys take the reality, but obviously put the Call of Duty spin on it. Let's talk a
little
bit about
spin.
what you guys are going to show today.
Heads will
I know
spin.
Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer.
Is
On
it? I
day
thought
one,
they
there's
normally
going to be
come out
20
in
maps
November.
so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Paulina
Or is it October
Petrova.
that they come
And
out?
so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this is
Do we blame
this is
Blizzard for this
gameplay.
one too?
This was captured in engine.
Yes.
And we're going to
This is
show
Blizzard's fault.
Paulina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team. Paulina
I could have
Petrova
swore
and her
Call of Duties have
team
come
on
out in
their
November.
first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of
What
the
game
war.
normally comes out in
in
November?
April
There's a
of
game that comes out in
1945.
November every year.
But this wasn't the start of the war for Paulina. Paulina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Paulina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life?
Guess they aren't trying to compete alongside Battlefield
at the start of the game, you
2042.
really see her as a total badass. She's
Yeah.
no nonsense, nothing
if it
rattles
wasn't for
her.
last year's Call
And
of
that's not
Duty,
an
I
act.
mean,
She's seen it all.
they've
She's
always
looked-
outsold
she's looked the
Battlefield no
devil in
matter
the eye and
what.
said, "I'm
So
coming
I don't
for
think
you."
they'd be
And
too worried
in
about
this
it. But
level, you
maybe
really
this
get to
year
see
shit's a
what-
little
what
fucking hectic
makes
over
her
at the
become
Activision
that way.
Blizzard offices, and maybe they want a
she's
nice,
bright and
easy
almost
year of
innocent
just releasing
in her
Call of Duty
outlook
without any
and,
fucking hiccups. Just like, please, not just
All
no
right,
more
well, it's
hiccups
about
rest
to
of the year,
happen
please.
right here.
Bobby's
Guys,
tired
thank
of
you so
getting
much
phone
for
calls
joining us.
from
We are
on his
now
yacht.
going to get this extended
not even
look
there.
at Call of Duty
It's like,
Vanguard.
I run that.
Enjoy.
It's like, what do you think, Bobby? He's like, I think whatever's happening needs to be fixed.
Anything that impedes me making money needs to stop.
So though they're not my cup of tea, we've already seen more gameplay.
than all of the last fucking thing we watched. Yeah, 100%. Stab him in the shoulder? When did Cold War come out?
The lighting's really good.
Run through the fucking wall?
Fucking, why not? Or he shot with a shotgun.
I'm really stoked that this one is that's weird.
That is weird.
That this one's on the same engine as Modern Warfare 2019. It's so weird for me that they made that awesome game and then there's like, let's fucking make Cold War.
I'm just stoked. Looks like they're actually making like a full campaign.
Yeah, and it seems less like I'm hoping it's less
Michael Bay.
No, not Michael Bay, just like less Hollywood schlock and more storytelling. Because Call of Duty used to be really good at storytelling, and then it just got fucking lazy. Like they were expected to make a campaign, so like, okay, make a fucking campaign, and it's like, whatever. I just hope there's good stories. I mean, they got Laura Bailey, who's a great voice actor, so that's a good start, but doesn't mean anything. Troy Baker's been in some shit games, so. So I'm just remembering Cold War and thinking that that was the standard. The 1 year that they made a Franken fucking COD and released it on a month they typically don't. So you can mount, that's good.
A blind fire is cool.
Modern Warfare 2019 was. It fucking was great looking. Especially on PC. It's fucking insane. But Cold War's such a weird misstep.
Still didn't feel like Call of Duty anymore.
Really? It kind of reminds me of, I mean, visually, because it's the same era, but like, Call of Duty 2. What it doesn't remind me of is fucking Call of Duty World War 2, which was like so clean and sterile looking. Still think Battlefield's gonna be better, but I'd love to be incorrect and have two awesome games. That guy out his peripheral didn't see some chick come flying out of a wall.
I'll say that guy is not paying attention.
He's bored. It's like, man, I don't give a fuck what happens. It's interesting to see, and it's probably just like certain maps that do it, certain sections, but it's interesting to see like traversal like that.
Right. I'm down, dude. Burn them all.
Well, that's what we got to do, because like if I would have got that Molotov, I'd be like, I might need this for fucking later, so I'll never use it. And then I think about that, and I'm like, I'm never gonna use this, so I should just throw it. And then I throw it. Interesting. Don't mind me, just walking across the rooftops.
I think I got right under that barrel.
That's where he belongs. Hollywood Schlock, Steam name. Fucking do it. It's your boy Hollywood Schlock. Josh, whenever you can play PC games, pick up Aliens Elite Fireteam. Unless that's crossplay. I don't know what games have crossplay nowadays.
So that's not good news.
Have big set pieces. Like Call of Duty used to have. That guy's just like, I'm gonna shoot at this plane.
Ooh. Nice to see explosions that aren't just fireballs.
I'm gonna go back up this thing I called down.
Yeah. Retreat.
I don't know why I ever fucking came down here.
That's fucking terrifying.
This is pretty cool. I also like the way that they showed the aftermath first, because they're like an hour earlier, and you're like, oh fuck, everything was fine a second ago. It looks better than Cold War. And the visual style is better than Fortnite Row.
That wasn't hard to do.
Damn. Oh, damn. It's gonna be a nitpick. I feel like an asshole, but I heard that guy scream and I was like, wait, this is a whole city. You don't hear anybody screaming. So like when I play a game, you're walking through a city and it's just silent, all you hear is footsteps. I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Not even any like atmospheric air sound.
Next up, a surprise.
You know, it's better than I thought it would.
Halo Infinite.
Agreed.
I had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the first multiplayer.
Hey, the thing that everybody
huge
wanted
success.
yesterday.
At
Now, let's
Microsoft's
enter the
thing.
world of
I knew
Halo
they were gonna
Infinite's
save it
multiplayer.
for this though. It's gonna have a bigger audience. This chick has the fucking co-op campaign in Forge in that backpack. Still waiting on it. Why is this shit delayed? I don't know. I haven't seen her.
To fight. To win. To be a Spartan.
That's Spider-Man City Silence. Fucking A.
What is a Spartan?
A unit.
Absolute unit.
A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none. In times of darkness, we are hope. And together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Again!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
Gameplay?
Tell us more. I'm excited
Not a
to
single
welcome
player.
Joseph Staten, the head of
They're
creative
really
of
just
Halo
hiding
Infinite.
Craig.
Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Jeff.
How you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for
It's
coming
a
down
very
all
good
the way
question,
from Seattle.
Psycho.
I know you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek.
These are the questions they're fucking
what did we just see
cowards.
there?
They're afraid to
So
fucking
that
answer.
was the
Thought
introduction
Bungie already
to Halo
answered that with
Infinite
how
multiplayer's
Spartans
first
are made.
free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander
Oh, they were.
Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans. And Agrinia is a key character as you begin
She's
your
fucking-
own
she's a
personal
new one.
Spartan journey that will
Just
continue
put drugs
from
in you and you
season to
grow.
season.
Wow, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer, the test, I was playing a couple weeks ago. Tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real.
Like Keely needs
and
to ask to
everyone
get
wants
in
to
any
know how
beta.
is development going on the game.
Yeah, well, like you said, we
Imagine
started
getting
flighting on
a fucking
multiplayer
application
earlier, this
for a
month.
beta from
and I gotta
him,
say, it was great to
and
see
going
the positive
no.
reaction and all the energy
Not
that came out
him.
of the test.
Not the
and
single
I just
biggest
wanna thank
voice in
everybody for jumping
advertising
in
for
and
games.
playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches
Like Captain America,
on our most
kinda.
wide open and adventure.
I could be wrong.
Halo
I thought they were
campaign ever.
either.
Yes.
And
I
today,
think they're genetically
I
modified.
would like to
actually.
announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer
They are. I don't think it's
will
as
launch
simple as
together
just pumping them
on
with some
December
shit, though.
8th
No,
this
yeah,
year.
it was.
December 8th, it's real.
Simplifying
Coming this
earlier.
holiday, just as you
Okay,
promised.
so it's
Well,
coming
I
out
know you and the team have been working
December.
so hard to land this.
It's a
exciting that
multiplayer.
the
Are we
campaign and
getting
multiplayer
co-op
will both be
campaign
coming
and
this
Forge
year
anytime
because
soon?
It's kind of an important
December
year.
2022.
It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year. And for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like releasing
shall
the
we take a
game
look?
fully.
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
I'm trying to get ready, but you guys aren't letting me.
True. I want to be just fucking pumped for this game. I just can't do it. Oh, a controller. Getting the Forza Horizon 5 controller, you get the fucking Halo controller. Can we tell us what's cooler though?
I like
Oh, it's
how.
an Elite controller.
I like how, like, here, let's talk about a game. Have you seen hardware?
We've seen merchandise to buy for this game. You're only gonna get half of. They went all out with that one. It's a goddamn Elite controller. It's pretty cool. I feel like Halo. They were responsible with that design.
That's some controller.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Jeff,
That's some
it would be an
controller.
anniversary celebration.
You
We
winning
didn't
some?
do one more thing.
There's more.
Just one.
Okay, here's the last thing, I think. All right, Joe, thank you very much. Let's take a look at this.
Forge will be announced at E3 next year with co-op campaign. Sick, dude. I can't wait. This is what I saw on Twitter.
117. Can anyone hear me? Over.
Have they put 5 on PC yet?
We need to fight.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Get ready.
Yeah, I would like to play. That's the only Halo I haven't played through the campaign.
I need to replay them all anyway.
And it's mostly because I checked out on my Xbox, so it's just like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna play it on there.
Is this more hardware?
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking. So this is one of the things I saw on Twitter. I guess these already got pre-orders up or something, and Scalper's got a bunch of them because they're already like turning them over for like $1,000 a pop. Again, if you like Halo, it's pretty sick.
Sure.
I always hate when like someone makes like a fucking console or controller for a game and it just like has some color similar, but the design is like minimal and lame. Just like a gray fucking Xbox,
Okay,
like it's
next up,
Halo.
it's time for another brand new
What's up,
game
Jeremy?
announcement. An unholy
Not that late. We actually got delayed a bit.
Massive Monster and
third
Devolver
game?
Digital.
Fourth game?
Yeah, it's like the third
Roguelike
game we saw.
action adventure is set in
So
a
Call of Duty
super
Vanguard
cute
looks
and
better than I thought it was gonna
undeniably
be.
dark
A
world.
little bit of
Coming next
Halo.
year, here is the exclusive reveal
Saints
of
Row.
Cult of the Lamb.
He loved that. Looks like a Devolver game.
Oh yeah. It's adorable.
Oh, and Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Yeah, that also happened.
Very let down by Saints Row and the BuzzFeed cast. 100%. I was saying it looked like Fortnite with a bunch of fucking Gen Z hipsters. The game will be fun though, it's Volition, but yeah, the visual style I'm like fucking confused on. Damn, what are these guys up to?
I don't know, but I love the art.
You guys are up to some bullshit. Definitely intrigued.
No, it's almost kind of what's that? Survival game. Don't Starve. Look to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like stylistically not the same, but like design-wise,
The paper almost look to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
It is cool looking.
Has a better style than fucking Fortnite Row. Forts Row. No hood in sight. There was no fucking hood in sight. Greed. Take my money.
Damn. Are always messed up. Like, what games should be fun? Oh, that Fund. That one looks weird. Money.
They make a lot of games too.
Yeah. I mean, they can afford to hire actors every year to make longer and longer shows at this
made
point.
by big teams on opening night live.
Maybe that's their whole
and
budget. Maybe that's
also
fucking all the
small
money they
teams,
make.
like one person.
Nina just takes
this
it all?
next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an
He's been
update
talking
on a
this
really
up for like 2
exciting
days.
game
He's like, we got a
that caught my
single
eye for its
developer. I'm like,
over-the-top
have you
action.
not been on
It is coming
Steam?
next year to
Half the games I play were
consoles,
made by
PC,
one
and
dude.
Xbox
And I gotta
Game
wait a
Pass.
fucking year
I
to
hope
get an
you enjoy
update.
it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This
Phasmophobia
is
was made by
Midnight
one
Fight
guy.
Express.
Stardew Valley was another one.
Yeah, a bunch. Looks pretty good for one person.
For sure.
I'm already sold. I want to play this.
Some style going here.
Yeah. It's obviously got some John Wick shit going on here, but also kind of reminds me of a 3D like it's that game with the fuck people with the animal Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
Has like, it seems like influenced by that too. I definitely want to fucking play this. I haven't played like a brawler type game in a long time, and this is like literally that. Like you're beating the fuck out of people.
Streets of Rage on crack.
Yeah.
Remember, no Russia.
Horse shows up.
The fucking choreography is crazy.
It's really good.
The amount of shit they're doing.
Alright. It being one guy is very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry I even fucking
Pizza.
say anything, Jeff.
I got my manhole. That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's
This is why I trust
Revenge
Jeff Keighley.
time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo
I'd play
Switch
that. Happy
in
Tree Friends
2022.
vibe. Yeah,
Today,
the
we've
Lamb
got
game.
The reveal of a new playable
Reminds
character.
me of
That's right.
Edmund
who is set for some
McMillan
action-packed
game.
combat against Foot Clan's
Who's
devious
that?
soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that. And yes, the ability to revive a
Josh
turtle
can be like,
via
Edmund
strategic use
McMillan
of
only
pizza.
releases games in October. Only one time he did.
Well, let me
November.
adjust my fedora before I start talking about this.
Oh shit.
Another brawler.
I'm fucking okay with that.
Is April a badass?
She wears a fucking yellow jumpsuit.
She been learning from them turtles or what? Damn.
It's like she's killing more people than he is.
Maybe she has less morals than they do.
Maybe. She wasn't raised by a rat. Those monkeys, I fucking love them. This is fucking dope looking.
I would say it's very nostalgic feeling for a new game coming out.
Well, it's got that like retro style, but also we were talking about this yesterday. But like, you know, it's a newer game, so they can do a lot more with it.
Yeah. Binding of Isaac.
Oh yeah. You're right. It did kind of remind me of that.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha
So your
Becker
mom's gonna
from
put you in the
Webedia
basement?
as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we
Who's
would
this
IRL
professional they
in
brought in here?
Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together
she's a
an
better speaker
awesome
than
online
almost everyone
program
yesterday.
with lots of live streams, announcements,
Even Jeff,
interactive
he's a
elements,
good presenter, but he's
giveaways,
like
and
fucking
more. For our German viewers, my colleagues
going
and I
crazy
will
all
be
the time.
live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m.
I feel like I'm
till
watching
10
the
p.m.
news right now.
Central European summertime with
Yeah, she's really
loads
good
of new and
articulation.
exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website.
I'm still kind of
Just
annoyed
register
by
on the
fucking Saints
Gamescom Now
Row.
website and you can redeem all the free stuff.
I mean, only
with
half
your
of Saints
own
Row games are
schedule
good, so I
tailored
didn't
to
have any
your
expectations.
interests
I mean, that's
and
fair.
participate
I think
in
I think a lot of people
Gamescom
argue
epic
3 out of 4
quests
were
that will
good, but
unlock the
like,
vaults
Well,
where
not some
we have
people.
hidden
Yeah.
the really good prizes. The best
and I like
thing
the
about
first
that,
one, but I think the second one's like really
the
good.
Gamescom Now website and all live streams for Gamescom
it's hoping for something
2021
more
are
like that.
completely free. But for now, let's
I mean,
see
a step
what
away
else
from like
we've
the
got in
superhero
store for
shit,
you
I think is
today.
good, but yeah, anyway, I just keep thinking about like doing one episode, even though it's good to get a lot of
Technically,
episodes
that
out there
was
for
founded
people to
to
see.
answer that very question for disabled
be a lot of
players.
fucking work.
And now,
That would
thanks
be a
to
lot
the
of
hard work of game
And I'm a working
developers
boy
and disabled advocates,
life.
more and more the answer to that question is yes.
You should
can.
watch this.
There's still work to be done.
We specialize in accessibility coverage from reviews.
I also wanted to test out if we can watch it on the Discord because it'd be fucking
Our
cool
workshops
to
help studios expand their knowledge
have
about
people I'm
accessibility and
okay with
inclusivity in games and
having
communities. Writers,
them
community
heard on the
managers,
internet
and user researchers
through me
learn best
fucking
practices for every
So
aspect
just
of their
mute
work.
them and they can just hang out. And
yeah. I
type to you.
just think it'd be cool to have like a group conversation about shit.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That's creepy.
Up next,
Oh,
a
it's
beloved
fucking
Sega
Super
franchise
Monkey Ball shit
celebrates
again.
20 years
Thank you
of
for the
Monkey
very
magic
short
when
advertisement.
Super Monkey Ball
Thank
Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
The only problem with those monkeys, their ears are cinnamon rolls.
Delicious. Is that guy Yakuza?
Starts doing a really hard R, then probably.
Rolling fucking hard R's. Super Monkey Ball. What's going to be the format for Tasty Flicks episode reaction of just going to watch it on your own and post reviews? I'm still trying to figure that out. I pretty much want to have, I think I'm going to call it Tasty Flicks Podcast, and each episode is going to have the topic be what we watched. So if it's a movie, we'll start out like we do with our reaction videos and talk about going into it. We've seen it in the past, we haven't seen it, anticipation, then watch the movie. I don't know how I'm going to handle that, and then have an end discussion where we review the movie or episode where we watched, and then grade it like we do here. But I already have it as a separate channel. I just have to start making content for it. The two hurdles I have is I need to do the Discord test, and I want to make an intro and outro for it, which takes a little bit of time.
Yeah. The problem with the reaction thing too is you can't just post a whole ass episode. They'll definitely be pissed off about that.
Well, and there's some people out there who will watch a movie and do a reaction. People can watch the movie with them without actually seeing it and just hear their commentary.
Yeah, a bunch of streamers I watch do that. So.
But at the same time, if I'm watching a really good movie, I'm not the kind of guy who talks through movies. So it's kind of rough. Though I would maybe like to record the watching of it and then cut out clips, highlights of oh shit, or no, that's funny, or blah 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 blah. Just have a highlight reel and then the discussion at the end.
Setting records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and
I need to
Xbox.
play this again. I played it when it first came out. I was like, it's a cool idea, but not that great.
Tonight, it's about to get
And now people
even
are
more
going
interesting
nuts.
with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now with a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
Nice arena shooter.
Yeah, it's got portals, which is cool, and a multiplayer arena fucking shooter. But then it also, people keep saying it's Halo, and the way it feels when you jump around feels like Halo, but it's way more of just Unreal or Quake.
Yeah. Actually, I saw someone way before this on Twitter say the devs of this game know how to play, and it was showing someone doing a bunch of really crazy stuff and whatnot. And I was like, I don't know how true that is, but that would be awesome if they were constantly playing their own game, because then they know how it feels.
Yeah. Well, the potential of doing really crazy plays is there with fucking having portals. I mean, that really changes everything up.
Yeah.
It is a really cool idea. It's kind of simple, but effective. But a lot of the clips I see people show, it's just they'll put a portal, then they'll put a portal somewhere else, and they walk through it, and they come out behind somebody and just shoot them. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Good timing, I guess. But I want to see crazy plays that I'm sure people are gonna fucking start doing.
Right.
It's like when Fortnite, people discovered you could build quickly and shit. Now it's just how you play the game. But when it first started, I was like, I'm not interested in learning that.
I've seen a few once again gifs on Twitter, people making fun of build kids in Fortnite. And they show kid going crazy, and the person just waits, and as soon as they pop out to try to fight after they're done building.
Oh, they're probably used to it now. But for a long time, fucking, that was just building armor around yourself.
Yeah.
This place is called the Writer's Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic. team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each
It's
other.
one of the only new Ubisoft games I'm not critical of.
Yep. It's up to you to prove your worth in the Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders
Super
in the
Monkey
biggest, most
Sports.
competitive mass races. As the
I didn't want to talk about that a whole
you'll
lot,
attract
but
better
Super Monkey Ball's fun,
sponsors, better gear,
and it looked
earn your
cool
spot
while I
among
was
the
just talking about
best
other
riders
things.
the rich community has to offer.
Start
I'd
with
really
To
like
Your
introduce you to
Eternity.
someone. This is Fred.
I don't know, I feel like it's, with that face, I feel like it's a fucking hentai or something.
Legendary status in all
Just
three.
to make everyone
He's always
miserable.
looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me
maybe.
you've got what it takes, then
Beta is
I'm
out for this
willing to
game
give
right
you a
now.
shot.
Is it? Is it closed or
It's now time
open,
for you to
or
win
do I have
more
to
than
get a
Don't
key
worry.
from you?
We got your back. Now go get him.
I'm probably one of the biggest proponents of fucking Steve, so I'm all about this game. Hopefully it's fun.
So 2 days.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC and consoles. You're invited to join frantic 50-player mass races, compete in a variety of
Interesting.
multiplayer
I need that
modes, or to
fucking-
free roam in
I'll do it
open
later.
world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out ridersrepublic.com. And
Looks to
now,
be open.
let's check back in with Natasha.
It's just
let's get to
really,
our first of all.
really sad.
There
We'll
are
get you
a
right in
lot
the
of great
feels. That's
games
my
coming to
kind of,
Xbox
that's
in
my
the
kind of
next
thing.
month, and we have narrowed
Brave
it
and
down to
Firefly
three
sad.
very strong contenders.
Yeah, that
Which
was
one
rough.
of them will take the Gamescom award home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG Elden Ring by From Software, Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far
This is
Cry
fair.
6, the long-awaited Halo
What's the award?
Infinite from 343
Best
Industries.
Xbox game or some shit.
And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
Who voted?
Hi,
Where?
I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite.
I hate when they do this shit.
together,
When they
along
have
with
like these
all papers, we
presentations
wanna
and they're
thank
like
you
the
for
winner.
giving
I'm like,
Halo
when was that a
Infinite
thing?
best
Who
Xbox.
voted? Like, what
Since
are you
our start
talking
together
about?
20
The
years
developers
ago,
voted.
Halo
Yeah,
has
and then the guy's like accepting an award
We look
nobody's
to
even
continue
aware
that
of.
tradition as we move towards
And
our
Halo
vision.
Infinite won it? Like
We want to
fucking.
thank the fans.
Elden
Some
Ring
of
was
you
in
got
there.
a
That's-
chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's
Yeah,
no
and,
How did
and
anything win?
allegedly
Lastly, without
fucking
thanks to the team,
Sekiro won
without your
Game of the
tireless
Year one
dedication,
year.
We wouldn't be here.
So if that game fucking is winning Game of the Year that year, how the hell is Elden Ring not winning that?
Game Pass for PC.
Got some of them fucking shenanigans. What the hell's Alexa? Is he drunk somewhere?
I mean, he got yelled at earlier. Maybe he's, baby was bad.
He's in
So
the doghouse now. Yo, play The Ascent. It's really good. I need to play that. Actually cried several times within the first 5 episodes. Also, I don't even like games like Riders Republic, but I'm actually really interested in it. Looks cool. Games like that are just fun. Like there's nothing else to it. See the gameplay? Oh yeah, I forgot about Scorn. They didn't show any of this in the presentation yesterday.
why did they even show up yesterday?
I don't know. Keep us busy. Just like fucking free babysitting for 2 hours.
More reveals in this splash reel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that game. What's that game? Oh yeah. Is that game ever gonna come out?
Is that game ever gonna come out?
Maybe.
It's gonna come out and it's actually just gonna be fucking Skyrim in space. Dovahkiin.
The fire never fades.
Would have been cool if like most of those games were like exclusives.
Red Bull gives you wings.
What? Is this a mobile game or something? Downloading that beta now. Yeah, maybe this is a good time. This feels like we're watching it. Oh, that's that, there was like a beta of that a while back that we were talking about.
It was a versus game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you lost me. It's your founders packs now, because we need development money.
That's a cool idea, that's fine. As long as they don't rip people off. See this fucking keyboard? It's so weird.
So your thumbs can reach.
Yeah.
Is this Spurt's ball? It's looking like Spurt's ball.
Bro, what's my password?
Not only do I not know that, I don't think it should
Oh,
be
yeah.
spoken out loud.
I'll tell you.
I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available
Is
for
this
free
the
on all
lull in the
major
middle of the show?
Yeah, that's why I'm on my phone.
UFL is a skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call
Typically feel
fast
bad
football
about doing something like this,
game.
but
Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
I know how this works, motherfucker.
It has
What
been
football?
a full year since we've had an update on Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in
Okay.
one game, and looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar,
Didn't they already make these?
3PO, everybody. All right, that changes
They're gonna make
today,
more.
though, with a brand new look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you. Check it out.
Are you?
Riders. Wrap
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
I was once a Jedi Knight. The same as your father.
How did my father die?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ready are you? What know you of ready?
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning.
Don't fucking. Let's not talk about
The
this.
last Jedi. Reach out.
Who's that? Chewie. That's Chewie. Real Chewie. Okay, I think it's queued up and downloading. I think they did this before with the prequel and original trilogy.
Oh, they're just re-releasing.
I don't know if they're re-releasing. I think they're maybe just making.
I think he said all 9 titles.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's just a re-release. I don't know. I see Disney Star Wars. I fucking look the other direction.
He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Fucking disappointing. What a disappointment.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai style of shooter experience on PC.
This
a game
shit
called
dragon
Synced
game
Off
for
Planet.
PS3.
It's a new kind of companion
Yeah, I was
shooter
fucking,
where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting
Drakengard?
a special
The original one?
Gamescom
Wasn't that one
showcase
where you
with
just
lots
flew
of
around
in-depth
dragons?
info on Synced Off Planet. But right
They
now,
had Dynasty
here's
Warriors
the
moments, too.
re-revealed trailer
Oh, weird.
for Synced Off Planet.
Did they show off the game being developed by Pearl Abyss yet? I have not seen that.
Wouldn't that just be a Black Desert title at that point?
Morpheus chip.
Red Desert,
A
Crimson Desert.
revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us.
Surrounded by little
Billions of
buddies.
Lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them.
Didn't they show this a while back?
Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed
Not
for the
familiar
only
to me.
safe place.
I just remember somebody
Off-planet.
advertised the game like a year ago in like a
And the tech
location
that
that looked
almost
similar to this. They were up on
destroyed
some
us.
scaffolding, and they were like playing co-op or something,
Might
and they're
just
shooting
save
these like
us.
generic looking robot alien things. But if they're generic robot looking
Next
things,
up,
then fucking
another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast
it'd be hard to tell if
Trials.
they're different.
In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game, where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so
Interesting.
honored to world premiere the brand new
saw
trailer
his
for
mom
this
had to take
game,
it.
launching in 2022.
So this is an Outlast game. It's multiplayer.
Oh, I didn't even catch that part.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked child! But your behavior... Don't fight the process. I'll learn you. We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me.
I'm intrigued.
This is all for you.
I think it's interesting. People are finally getting to a place where you can make like multiplayer horror.
I'm just glad, like, there's you like, oh god, I can't even say the word now. Phasmophobia, Jesus Christ, showed that you can make scary, fucking multiplayer horror games.
Yeah, and they're still showing that fucking you can do it and no one else is doing it. Although a bunch of people are trying to make Phasmophobia
Next
style
up,
games
something a
now,
little
which is
lighter. We're going
good.
to head into the creature collecting open world of DOKEV from Pearl Abyss in South
What?
Korea. This
Wow.
unique,
There's
vibrant
Pearl
world
Abyss.
looks absolutely beautiful. What
Oh,
you're
so
about
that's
to see
the
is actual
company that owns
gameplay
Black
footage
Desert, so
from
that's
this
why I thought
action
it was
adventure
supposed to be.
experience where you befriend these adorable
Stream is
beings
starting to
that
jank
gain
up. What
strength
the fuck is
people's
going on?
dreams.
It's gonna be special. 새로운 날이야. 어쩐지 좋은 일이 생길 것만 같아. 두근두근거려.
Okay, so this is Pearl Abyss
벌써부터 간지거리는
game.
널 찾아낼 거야. 좀만 기다려봐. 널 내게 보여봐. Show me your everything. 도전은 환영해.
It looks good graphically.
So does Black Desert.
Yeah. Well, it just shows they know how to make games look good for sure.
Did we just go,
What the fuck is going on?
what's that? Where's it working?
How much money did Black Desert make? They're out here just making multiple games.
A lot of people who say that you can't really get anywhere in here without spending money, so
At least they're spending it on shit. Oh my god, I'm sold. I don't know why I want to play this.
Because it's like completely unique.
You're just weird little chibi guys doing some jet set radio shit around town and fighting.
Magical transformation. That's what I was after earlier.
Doing that and fighting fucking monsters and shit. I just want to be that guy. This game looks like it's gonna fucking melt GPUs.
I mean, it might. Black Desert ran like crap for a while.
Look at this shit. Look at the cape. It's clipping, but like the physics are fucking
wild, yeah.
Is this an MMO?
I mean, that would make sense. But aren't they making
just like a fucking co-op game or something? Or is it single player? DOKEV? What's up with that name, bro? Oh, shit. You can ride a fucking alpaca and drive mini cars. Look at this gameplay they're showing. There's no fucking big, long discussion.
I'm just really kind of confused on what you're supposed to be doing in this game.
You're just looking fucking good, having fun, and killing fucking monsters.
I mean, it could just be a complete social game.
Someone dropped their fucking moped. Pick that up. Look at that guy. He's just fucking going crazy in the background.
Yeah, the visual effects are wild.
I fucking hate when that happens. That was wild.
That one looks
that was pretty
so
crazy.
fun. Back at Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find
This
out
looks
about
cool.
the release date.
It kind of did look
first
cool.
Look at the gameplay of
Jeremy
the
had to
simulation
switch
that
to
lets you take
Twitch,
charge of one of the
YouTube,
greatest theme parks
acting
of all
up.
time.
Man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Speaking of other Jeremy, he's just in the Discord all the time, just posting 15-second clips of this game. I had fun playing the first one.
Yeah, it's neat.
I'm fully on board with them making more games like this.
Yeah, the only thing that you got to be careful of with park builders is like you can't just start pushing a bunch of them out because it's real easy to overdo the genre.
Sure, and like a game like this you can play for fucking ever. It's like if they released a Civ every other year, it'd be bad for Civ, for sure, because people need time to play that game for a long time. What the fuck is going on is the correct thought to have. They've been working in a Destiny competitor. Interesting. Yeah, I was so confused watching that shit. It was like almost like Bug Snacks, not quite as crazy, but fucking like just looking at it, I was like, I don't understand what this is, but I want to play it.
I'm just stoked they're able to make a second one. That's crazy.
Far
I didn't think the
Cry
first one
is
did
a
that well.
franchise known for its incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain. From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as a dictator, Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters,
Can't remember the
Far
name,
Cry
but they
6
dropped a
should be at the
trailer a
top
while
of your
back.
list later this year.
Curious about
Let's
what that
take
is.
a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
I want to see gameplay.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
What about you two?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher.
A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
I understand you were
not gonna be
forced to
having
endure
real-time
15 years of
conversations with
hard
you guys.
labor, pruning tobacco.
Yeah, we're running into
And
an
you
issue
still
right
have the
now
blade.
where everything's really delayed. So when you
Yara
type
becomes
something,
paradise,
I understand that I'm gonna be reading it
my
a little
methods.
bit later.
No one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
What I missed, had to reset my internet. You missed fucking DOKEV, which is a wild ass game being made by
Welcome to
Pearl
live with
Biss.
Dad, Danny.
I have a vision.
Definitely go watch that because I can't even describe it.
Viviro, the
But I want to
most
play it.
effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen.
Don't lie, I
Rome,
could
within
give
our precious
this
tobacco.
a shot, but everyone
our
playing
paradise
as
comes at a
9-year-olds
This
is a
our
recipe
enemies
for
will never
disaster.
Out. Now.
Your safety's on.
Feel good game of the year. Fucking.
You want me to
hopefully.
kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
Dude, you have that car.
I am not fearless.
What do we gotta do?
But I promise you one thing. I will be fearless.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up
Same.
on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better. Pending on which clan allegiance
more
you
battle
go
royales?
for when creating your own vampire,
I-
your play
that's
style
not even
can
the part I
dramatically
was
change,
making
allowing
that
for a broad
noise for.
range of ways to survive
So
the
I
night.
remember seeing
so
this
tonight,
game.
we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty? A scenic skyline. A striking garment, perfectly fit. A chance encounter. An aching kiss. A rallying cry in the heat of battle. An encouraging voice in a time of need. Stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses.
Fire stuff's always so dorky.
True.
Deadly poise that knows no
That's the answer.
A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
Did nothing for me.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step, Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this
Didn't we
past
just
year.
do this with Jurassic
Well,
Park?
now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new. They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Yeah. By the time you... I don't know how it works. By the time you hear my response to this, you're probably gonna be... We're probably gonna be like fucking 2 trailers ahead in time. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's not you. You don't have to keep switching. It's on our end.
Yeah, but our internet's fine, so it's weird. It's like OBS.
Or that.
Is this even
What?
possible?
That might be having a weak signal right now.
Vacation!
Yeah, I really should pause and see. I don't even know what I could do without stopping the stream. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck's going on.
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
It's a fucking scary ass roller coaster.
I think it's hard to
Announced last
get
year,
excited
the
for that
PlayStation
one,
Future of
especially
Gaming
after
event, Jet, The Far Shore comes from Super
the
Brothers
Jurassic
and
Park one
Pine
that happened
Center,
earlier.
an interstellar space
So,
adventure where you
I
explore
know they're
a
different because
mysterious
one's
planet
about,
in
the
hopes
theme
of
park rides,
carving
the
out
other
a
is about
future for a
Well, I think
civilization
zoo
on the
type
brink of
yeah, I think
extinction.
building rides is more interesting though, typically.
Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and
Delays
Epic
are really
Games
real.
Store
No, it's
on
fucking.
October
It's we are definitely aware. Although right now, OBS is telling me it's running fine. Finally, so I don't know if refreshing by the time you see this would help, but I have no fucking idea. I haven't dealt with this before. This one's weird because I remember when they first showed the trailer, I got excited for it. Then they showed it again and kind of killed some of that excitement.
Yeah.
And now watching it, I'm just like, it still looks interesting.
I just don't think the gameplay looks fun.
Exactly. I love the ambient music and shit. Guess I just need to go find whoever fucking composed it.
I just don't even know how to feel about that one, man.
Yeah, I like the music. I like some of the atmospheric visuals they got going on, but gameplay wise, like maybe I have to try it, but it doesn't look that interesting, which kind of sucks.
Looks like I'm playing on console or not at all, though. So.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden
I
West.
said that like we're in trouble. This is an important update for this fucking game. You better be listening.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, Game Director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and
delayed.
PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022. And look for
Yeah, I just
pre-orders
checked.
to
It
start
seems like
next
it's
week
caught
on
up.
the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world.
Hopefully it
Your
fucking stays
passion,
like that.
fan art,
It's really annoying.
cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now, and you can find more information on our social channels. From all of us at Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest of the show.
Amazon's New World is set to take us to the mystical land of Eternum on September 28th after a successful
Is it?
summer of playtest.
Is it actually coming
now,
out?
we've got a brand new look at this
address the
MMORPG as it heads
GPU
towards
melting
its open beta
problem?
on September 9th. And if you're
Yeah, shit's
watching on
fucking
Twitch,
wild.
make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the
As soon as Chris got his card, I was like, you should go load up fucking the New World beta.
Of this very show.
Just burn that
After the
fucker.
world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
I have such mixed feelings on New World. I want to play it, but
There's a bunch of people who are really excited about it.
Yeah, I've
Which is
also
kind
heard
of
some pretty critical
cool.
things about it.
Sure,
though.
I'm hearing less though than I did on the original alpha test that they did back.
Oh, 100%.
Like a year ago.
They addressed community feedback, which is great to see. But like the gameplay loop, if you're not into PvP or crafting, I don't know how deep it's gonna be.
There is power and vast riches as well. But many who've sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace. Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Chart your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped.
I'm just curious if this game's gonna have like the content to keep people playing it.
I think that's the big concern right now.
Yeah.
I guess it like the dungeons in it are pretty simple.
I will say a
as well.
prayer
So.
for the souls of your crew.
But well, yeah, when I played the open beta, nice. When I played the last 2 days ago, I think actually, I absolutely loved the crafting system. It was really cool. So
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the
I was like,
game
what the
director
fuck? Why is
from
he
New
in a
World,
house
Scott
now?
Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had
Hey,
a
good
very
morning, everyone.
successful
Well, it's
closed
4
beta
for
test
me.
this
What's up,
summer, right?
Maneki
Tell us about it.
Neko?
Yeah, we were
Hopefully,
thrilled
you're
and
joining a
humbled
stream
by
that
how
is working correctly. We've been having fucking technical difficulties most of the stream, which has been really fucking annoying. Looks pretty cool. I'm not sure what game you're talking about, but what was the game before New World?
Shipping a great game than they were before. Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans.
Huh.
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th.
Morning. ONL, much better than show yesterday. Yeah, I agree 100%. Outside of our stream issues, like this show is way better.
Before we go, I want to ask you about.
But I kind of figured it would be. It's Jeff Keighley, so like he tries really hard to like make a presentation people are happy with.
We are completely committed to making Eternum a
living
world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take.
Hunter the Reckoning.
I can't get specific.
What do you have to
on
do
what
with
we're
that?
talking about, but I can give you
fucking
some
love
hints.
that game.
Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch.
Yeah, I'm glad they're actually listening.
And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well.
Yeah,
and, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
Cool.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott. Thanks,
It's a really good sign.
Earlier, we had some.
I mean, they spend enough money, although it's Amazon, so they fucking have infinite money. But
I'll say it's unproven. So,
but yeah, it's unproven, so they need to fucking listen to people.
Yeah.
Fans around the world. Today
That's great. I think it would work really well as a. I keep saying it this way, but as a second MMO. But not. I don't think it'll. Especially at launch. I don't think it'll have the content.
Every time I see it, it doesn't look like a game that's gonna like hold me, but I want to play it.
Yeah.
So it's just every time I see it, I'm like, that's not a game that's gonna fucking keep me in it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Destiny. I know there's some hardcore, like I play Destiny 2 all the time, people, but like plenty of them. But you know, Destiny 2, I'll hop in, I'll play it for a while, and then I'm out. Same thing with that. I'll probably do the same thing.
Earths from different dimensions have merged into one.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Who are you? A friend. From the neighborhood.
That's a Netmarble. That's a mobile company. Is this a mobile game?
Kind of looks like one.
Yep. I was like, I know that company name. They make gotcha games.
Good sign.
Yeah. And with Marvel, lots of characters for gotcha. Been eyeballing Ashes of Creation more lately because I've seen more recent videos, and the combat looks really good.
I saw that game in really early fucking development, and then the next time they showed gameplay, it looked like it had been years.
Yeah, it's weird.
I was like, that must have been a really early build they showed, because the other game
was ugly before.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary.
I said the UI still
the
needs
franchise enters a new
work,
era on September 10th.
Horrible.
Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
I just want a new MMO with new tech. So
yeah,
this is like in a week, isn't it?
I think so. New World looks good as well. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in New World as well. I too am interested in it as well. Just make a fucking Marvel game like this for consoles. Why the fuck are they acting like it's so goddamn hard? I don't know. I don't know why they can't nail one. They have all the resources and material in the world. That was weird.
Yeah, like endless materials.
Did you play the demo for this yet? Pretty cool.
I said I was gonna, but then I realized it was coming out like super soon. I was like, I don't want to play the demo and then have the game come out. Like,
well, the demo is interesting because you get to pick at the beginning of the demo one of like 5 characters in the game. You get to play as them alone, but then you can control the other people in your party. Kind of like you press a button, they come in and do a move or whatever. Otherwise, they're fighting alongside you. But when you beat it after playing as that character, which they all feel different, you get a cinematic for that character. So it wants you to go through and play each character to get those cinematics, which I think is kind of a cool thing. But it's a JRPG, and yeah, it's the combat is actiony, but but it has a lot of cool systems because it has like almost like finisher moves. Once enemies have their bar filled up, you can like just finish them. And you can also, I think with the D-pad, which is really weird, call in other characters in your party to do moves, and then your moves, and then there's other buttons that merge party characters together, do moves together.
I should probably just try the demo because I don't remember liking the Tales series combat.
It doesn't feel like those.
Say it's been years.
Yeah.
So.
I would say I've played like 4 or 5 Tales games in the last couple of years, and they all feel pretty different from each other. Especially like Tales Symphonia, none of them feel like that anymore. It has a lot of social things like the campfire. It kind of reminded me of Fire Emblem. Though if you're not into JRPGs or weeb shit, I guess, you're probably not going to be into it.
Thank
See
you,
Lost?
Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console,
No
this
gotcha
isn't
for
the
characters
only
in
place
Marvel
where the
Future
franchise
Revolution,
evolves
just
to.
limited.
That's right. It's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of
ATM
title for iOS
to how
and Android.
many you can level and have in your squad. That's lost on me. Man, we had a gnarly storm the other day, and I'm basement dwelling hermit. The fucking centipedes are out driving my cat nuts. That sounds fucking creepy. I get this and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink mixed up all the time, and I'd rather play the Grand Blue one. It looks so fucking good. I'd have to see it. I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
That's not the fighting game, is it?
Yeah, well, because I'm thinking of that fighting game, and I'm like, it'd be hard for me to compare the two games for obvious reasons.
I'd like to try the fighting game.
What is this? Is this a fucking mobile game?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. See, they're adding Aloy to fucking
Check out
Genshin
the
Impact.
Tales of Arise demo that is available right now.
Music's good.
I like the environments too.
I mean, honestly, the only thing I'm concerned about with this game is if I'll like the combat. Otherwise, it looks great. So.
I think it's pretty. I mean, the combat's not really anything too crazy, so kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 15, other like action JRPG hybrids.
Next up, we have two more awards for you: Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC Game. The Nintendo Switch
The winner
has become a
is
daily
Halo
companion
Infinite.
for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year. These are the nominees: Mario plus
We don't have
Rabbids
those here.
Sparks of Hope by Ubisoft. Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Combat and Tales of Arise is pretty good. I agree.
I'm Davide Sogliani,
I agree.
creative director on Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. On behalf of the entire team in Ubisoft, I wish to thank you.
Though it's interesting, maybe it's just the character I play, but the emphasis on dodging and not having other ways of negating damage I thought was kind of weird. But there might be like a more, I don't know, tanky character or blocking type character.
Best Nintendo Switch game.
Because I felt like I was just like rolling out of the way of getting hit a lot and then doing my moves and shit.
Everyone working on the project. And we cannot wait for you to experience.
Those chairs are
this
so
cosmic
fucking big. And then they go into
Thanks
this
a
little
lot,
seat,
Gamescom,
unless they're
and
actually
see you
big.
soon.
I don't know. They
And on
look
PC,
weird.
every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment.
Yeah, I want to go through and play the other ones, but at the same time, I'm already sold on the game, so I'm kind of okay with not playing it. I'm just waiting for it to come out. But
And the winner of
But yeah,
the
I played the
Gamescom
main
Award for Best
guys.
PC Game
What's his name,
2021
Alphen or something like
is
that?
Siberia, The World Before. Congratulations to Koa Labs and Microids.
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game director
What?
of Siberia, The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much,
Just another
guys.
award
Thank
thing.
you on the behalf of
I didn't
all
know
the
they still
team
made
and our
Siberia
partners,
games. That's interesting.
All amazing people.
That guy's making
currently
them.
working very, very hard to
He's also
provide the
staying
best
away from the camera and being real quiet in the corner.
And of course, I want to have a thought for
That's why nobody knows they're
Bruno
out.
Segal and his family.
It's like,
Bruno
oh,
was
excuse
the
me, I
creator
just
of
made a
the
brand new
Siberia
Siberia
series.
game. If you could play
And
it, maybe.
miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else going to say something now. Bye-bye.
First, I got creeped out by the peds, but after you see like 3 in a day, you get over it. Of course, I kill them all. Yeah, I don't see them very often where I live, so I'm sure if I saw them often enough, I would also become more hardened. Fucking destroy them all.
And I cannot wait to share with you.
Bro, this is quiet.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported
Riders
and
Republic is
inclusive
ready to
for members
play.
of underrepresented groups as it is
Sick.
for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Team up and prepare.
The shenanigans are here. Yep, they're back.
The curse returns. Coming soon.
Posted a Grand Blue Fantasy relink gameplay and game hype. There are a few other gameplay videos out there also if you decide you're interested. Sick, I will definitely check that out.
The only thing I know about Grand Blue is the web-based gotcha game of it with the very, I guess, tactics-esque like art style, tone-wise. I guess not really like design-wise, but.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their O&L post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhasli, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first
I don't know what the
look.
fuck he's saying to me right now.
I've seen a couple ads for Core, but.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know, what's happening with deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it, be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core. The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing. My first day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked on something within the first hour. It's great.
So is it like Project Spark on Xbox and fucking Dreams
on PC?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, like once. That's kind of crazy.
I've seen a couple stream. I haven't watched the streams,
Thanks,
but I saw a couple
Joel.
people
And now
who are
here's the
streaming
next big
random
thing
games off
coming
of
to
it.
Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing, Disney and Fall Guys
I
are
really
teaming
liked
up
the
again
Grand
to
Blue
bring the
anime.
perfect guest to your jungle
Yeah, it's nothing like that. It's not a
Let's take
versus
a look.
title either. It's a 4-player co-op action adventure game. That's interesting. He says that's the correct way to pronounce it, then proceeds to say dead mouse multiple times. Yeah, I think he was fucking around. Okay, I might be into this. Oh damn. Oh fucking Jungle Boogie. I forgot that noise. Woo, woo, woo.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Game Showcase.
Wasn't it replaced the cool looking game? It's the 2D or side one? Yeah.
I'm listening
Looks
to that
cool.
tonight.
We're gonna see
All right,
gameplay?
It wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of
I'm so mad
Empires
about
4
yesterday right
is in
now.
full force
Yeah,
with an
the
exclusive
fuck, dude?
gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
Please.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
It's crazy this is getting made.
Yeah, for sure.
Every empire, no matter
If there's one thing
how large,
Microsoft's
came
doing,
from
they're
humble
fucking,
beginnings.
they are
Some invested
dabbling
in
in
advancing
stuff that I don't think anybody
technology
else
to create the most powerful
would humor
armies.
because
How will you
they're
use
trying to
your
make sure
resources
they're
to
creating
rise
games that are
above
going
the
to
rest?
make money back, and Microsoft can take a loss if something doesn't work out.
Right.
It's cool.
I just hope it feels good because it looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it looks great. It's like the older games, but newer. Fucking played the fuck out of the last one.
2 months from now. Huh.
Yeah, October's gonna be busy.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just
Valheim?
over 2 months.
What are they
reaching a
doing?
Peak concurrent of over 500,000 players. The
Adding
fifth
10 more
game to do
bosses.
so in Steam history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee
That'd be
Stain
good.
are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks
It's
are going to
already-
have a field day. Here is
Pretty
the
good.
beautifully animated trailer.
Probably a good part of the game to expand upon, though.
Sure, they already did a good job with it though, so they built a good foundation. There's a lot of really cool gaminess in that game that makes it feel like you're playing a game and not just a survival game.
It's a cartoon.
I didn't realize they're actually making a fucking animation. I don't know if when I play Valheim I feel like I'm having this experience, but... And I love the way Valheim looks. I think it has a really cool style, but... It doesn't feel like this.
Does it feel like you're trapped against the water while trolls attack you?
Mm-hmm.
That guy. Sorry to interrupt your lunch, but here's Dragon Head. Bro, you wasted half that cup. You wasted more.
I'd be pissed if anytime you got excited you took a knife and fucking slammed into a table so hard it shook the table and spilled shit everywhere. I'd be like, don't ever fucking do that again.
Yeah.
That's unreasonable.
Control yourself.
Oh damn, I have to hop back in.
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software. The 17th installment in the Tales series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai. The horror game The Dark Pictures House of Ashes by Supermassive Games.
I hope that wins.
And the winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021 after all these nominations is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
What do you mean all these? There's 3.
こんにちは、フロムソフトウェアの北尾です。この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。
Imagine you're working on Elden Ring and someone's like, hey, you won some fucking thing for ONL. He's like, what's ONL? It's a fucking Jeff Keighley thing? Okay, who voted? I don't know. We won though, so you want to make a video? Yeah, get my phone real quick. I'll fucking shoot a quick video where I'm like, hey, cool, glad you're excited. History channel again, Age of Trebuchet. Oh man, they showed gameplay, so I guess I can't call it that anymore. Yeah, they fucked us over with that. What is this?
It's an Xbox game, supposedly.
Oh, it's probably Crossfire, where the fuck that's what it looks like. Looks like this. Whatever the hell that game's called. And Halo controller earlier, it looks pretty dope. Console 2. Yeah, I thought so. I feel like you got to be into Halo to appreciate them, but I think they did a responsible job on the designs because they were pretty straightforward. Look like Master Chief, it's fucking cool. These awards are so pointless. These games aren't even out yet. Yeah, every time they do this shit, I'm always confused on why the fuck they do it. Like it's not building hype. You have to not ask questions in life to listen to them say and go, "Yay, they won!" Like, what do you mean? Like, what does that fucking mean? Yeah, it seems weird.
And welcome to Opening Night
Sabaton
Live.
Here.
I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks.
I'm glad you knew
And
who
we
that was, 'cause
cannot
I just thought
wait
some
to
dork.
play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play.
They're
live soon.
like a
So,
fucking metal band
until
that
then,
does like
let's
historical
battle.
songs.
Oh, is this?
Yeah. These fake ass awards for games that aren't even out. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, fucking Patrick used to listen to them.
Out a while.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that band, but that I guess it's cello bass. That cello bass, crazy looking.
Tonight, for one night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the good stuff you know us for, and the chance to win a Mackie for 3 months. Go to twitch.tv/Team Fordzilla after opening night live for your chance to watch.
Hey, don't do this.
What is this?
Don't go there.
That's not a good what is this. That's a bad what is this. There's no intrigue there.
Red Bull gives you
Team needs a carry.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans, and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help.
Fordzilla was shenanigans at its best. That was fucking the most shenanigans we've had tonight.
You're stuck now.
Does anyone still play this?
Oh yeah.
That we know?
I think we have a coworker who plays it occasionally and tries to talk to me about it all the time, and I have zero interest in it, so it's hard for me to have a conversation about it.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall, the Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's 1-year anniversary. Coming this October, here's
It hasn't even been out a year yet.
of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
I hate Genshin Impact so much. I wish people would let this shit die already. This game will absolutely destroy your bank account for a single character or weapon.
You're playing it the wrong way then.
Yeah, I've heard it's like that though from other people. I played early on but stopped long ago. Never tried Genshin.
I think my only argument with that is that the game doesn't offer any content that requires any of the gotcha balls. So you're doing it just because you think they look nice.
Slow Clap revealed Sifu earlier this year, and recently I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film.
Interesting.
Realistic raw combat.
It's actually kind of nice to hear somebody explain how the combat
They spent
works.
their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the
The
news
worst,
that
dude. It's the
Sifu has a
worst thing that
release date.
happens.
Here's a sneak preview.
And you play this game and another brawling game. I just want to walk in crowds and beat the fuck out of people. Damn, he's fucking cutting people up.
We still have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Jeff.
You try and get a character max without breaking the
There was a
bank.
time
Literally
when
impossible.
gaming was a niche and gamers were
Get a
only
5-star
tiny group of
charter, then
people
need 6
without a lot
duplicates
of
to
influence.
max that
But
character.
now we are millions.
Yeah,
We
speaking
are
no
one of the
language to me.
biggest communities
See if it
in
come
the
in a
world,
PC.
and thus we
I
can
did not
help
know
change
this.
the world.
Probably.
One way to do this is with
Not
the
even including
Gamescom
the weapon you
reforestation
need
program,
for
where
that
we
character.
can plant a whole
Oh, nice,
forest.
it is. We got our answer.
From the creators of Plan Turismo, League of Legends, and Minecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow.
What?
The Gamescom Forest.
What's going on?
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce
Epic
Death
Game
Stranding
Store. Yeah, that makes
Director's
sense.
Cut for PlayStation 5. Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more. that
Dude,
you'll
I'm
encounter
actually,
when the game
I'd be
arrives
excited
on
anyway,
PlayStation
but
5
like
on
the stuff they
September 24th.
showed
So please, sit back,
makes me feel like I have
relax,
to play
and
it.
enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
There are now new items that
Fucking
allow
jetpack?
for easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of
Bro.
landing when jumping from higher areas.
That would have made my life a lot easier the first time I played through this.
The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances. Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your
Oh, I
cargo
love it.
safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you.
Just doing it for you.
Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
I love that he doesn't want to walk, so he has a robot walk for him.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
That don't do much for me, but it's cool. Kind of reminds me of
As you progress through the game,
the
you'll
VR
also be
missions
able to
in
unlock new missions and
Metal Gear
weapons.
Solid.
The Maser gun
Which is pretty
is
cool.
one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different
This should have
functions.
been there
It can
on
inflict
launch. So
sustained
many
stun
more
damage to
people
enemies.
would have played because I actually want to play it now. Are you talking about
Boss
Death
battles
Stranding?
can now be revisited.
Man, I gotta get back
fought
into
as
this game.
many
Never
times
finished
as
it.
you
It's
like
really
via
good.
your private room.
But it did have a good time. Even built my own zip line network through the wind farm. Arguably the worst area to get through. Wind farm. Yeah, I made a pretty cool zipline system in the mountains that made my life a lot easier. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I couldn't recommend it more. Although I have to be
Your scores
responsible
will be
in
shared
recommending it
in
'cause
the
it's not for
all-new
everybody.
online
But I
ranking
do think it's a fantastic
allowing
game. I
you
think
to
it's really
compete
fun.
with players
And I think it
from
has a great
around the
story.
globe.
But some people are not going to be into it.
8 new tracks have been added in the music player. You can listen to the tracks in the private room. It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
Oh yeah. I watched 15-hour cutscene and dialogue movie on YouTube in one sitting.
New
Jesus
action-packed delivery
Christ.
missions have been added.
Music's very good, but it's really weird fucking playing that game because I know like almost every single song that was playing like very well. So it's just like listening to a soundtrack of music I listen to anyway. Holy shit, Neko. Yeah, that's fucking wild.
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
I like new fun.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks.
So when you're saying like you wish they would have added this stuff already, one reason I'm glad they didn't is because a lot of this stuff seems like it's extended content that will be fun for people to like play, but it's more so for people who maybe have experienced the game
There is a
already.
new
It's going to be like a real treat because a lot of the stuff seems like it's going to make it
other Sam
easier.
players from all around the world who are
There's less
connected
struggle
online in
when
the
you just
ranking.
fly over a river or you know, launch your packages and shit. But they're adding a whole racing system too. It's fucking crazy. was good. It brought me to tears at some points. Oh, dude, I was fucking crying a couple times. Loved it. The fuck's up with that? Should have just played the game at that point. Don't own a PlayStation. Okay. You played Iki Island yet? I have a little bit,
Well,
and
that
it's
is gonna
fucking
do
awesome.
It for opening night live, but there is much
I
more
really hope
Gamescom to
PS
go,
games
and more
start coming to
tomorrow
PC
and Friday.
faster.
Gamescom is not over.
Yeah,
just
we'll see how
yet.
they handle
And
that.
I will see you again this December when the
It's-
Game
I-
Awards
I don't
returns
imagine them
live
doing it quickly.
around the world for our
really hope
biggest
they don't, to be
celebration
honest,
yet
'cause
of the
then why
world's
do I own a
biggest and most
PlayStation?
powerful
Yeah.
form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm
People
happy
who
to announce,
primarily
no, I'm not
play on
gonna be in
console,
Monkey
though,
Ball,
don't
but I
understand
will have
that.
a cameo in
Like, I
Disney
could
Plus's
talk to a
upcoming
fucking
Halloween
easily 1,000
special,
people on Twitter
Muppets
about that.
Haunted Mansion. I
And,
can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview
in
of
their-
me. I got to film this earlier this year.
The way they view
Can't believe
things,
it.
if
Video
there's
games are
consoles and
taking me
PC are
everywhere.
separate.
All right, well, thank you so
It's
much
really-
for watching.
really
Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon. See ya.
Whereas, like, yeah, if you have a PC and you can play all the games that are on consoles, you don't have to buy a console ever again. Well, that's fucking abrupt. What's the rest of this shit? Oh, probably IGN bullshit. Okay, we're gonna mute this. We're gonna go back to, where was it at? 3 hours in is when this shit started. Damn, that was a long fucking one. Let's see. Really hope this game, blah, blah, blah. I've only been playing the Legends mode. I like exclusive, to be honest. Yeah, we've talked about it a million times on the channel, so I don't really have to reiterate it, I guess, too much. Exclusives are really important to sell something. Like anything. It doesn't have to be games. So you do lose value in your product if you can't offer experiences other people can have in other places. Same thing with restaurants, movies, phones, cars, everything. But yeah, releasing some games onto PC, especially if they do it kind of like a timed exclusive type thing, like Horizon coming out years after its release. I think at that point, you're offering to people who at that point they never got around to playing it at that point. Like fucking, it makes sense. But
Yeah,
we'll
they
see
were
how,
buying PlayStation anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and you now are getting their money, and now they're having that experience. I mean, it's beneficial, but to create the value of being on PlayStation, being on Nintendo, there needs to be that the games you can only play there. What else? Oh, Legends. I want to hop back into that. I did hop in there a little bit, and I noticed that they have a new mode coming soon, which is fucking exciting. And then there's 2 new maps coming to the like Horde mode, which is also really fucking cool, but it's not out yet. So once that drops, I'll probably hop back into it. I already did pretty much everything I can do. There's a couple more things I can unlock, and there's 2 parts of the raid I still haven't done, which I really want to fucking do. But I did do the first one, which was really fucking fun. But content-wise, I'm pretty maxed. I probably could inch a little further, but I feel pretty satisfied with where I'm at in it. Let's see. Not everyone likes dealing with the nuances of PC. Yeah, I agree 100% with that. There's definitely layers, but if you do like the nuances of PC or don't mind that, or you have that option, exclusivity matters for sure. Let's see. I'd be stoked with it being a year after initial release, and I think that's fair. I think it's fair. I mean, Xbox already kind of does that with their timed exclusives, like what they did with like Tomb Raider and stuff like that. So I do think that kills hype on games. I think I'd like to see numbers on games after that 1 year weight, but it can only be beneficial though with like a game that's already sold on PlayStation as much as it's gonna sell. They're giving it out on fucking PlayStation Plus and shit, releasing on PC. Makes sense to me. Let's see. Whoa, seriously, they're adding to Legends? Yeah, they're adding like I said, a couple things. So definitely something worth looking forward to. If you like Legends, you did the 3 raids. No, I only did the first one. I did the first one. I beat that. You were there, right? I don't remember who I fucking did it with. And it was a lot of fun. I still want to do the second and third chapter. But they're really fun, really good raids. I was hoping we'd get, in a perfect world, more story and another raid, but maybe if they make a sequel to it, or if they make that multiplayer game that there's rumors they're making are true. Let's see. I'm just trying to get this last few legendary items I don't have, then maybe try and pug the raid. Yeah, I mean, if we get enough people to play, I'd be down to play it again. I would like to beat the raid fully, so it just hasn't been on my mind until recently, picking up the Iki Island expansion for Ghost of Tsushima, which I'd like to play more, but right now I'm playing a lot of Aliens Elite Fire Team, where the fuck it's called. Now we just played a bit of the Horde mode. We did do that, and that was fun. This chick's right knee looks inverted. I'd go through the raids with you, though. Yeah, for sure. I think we get people together to do that. Just got to make sure everybody's geared up and ready, because there is a couple gear checks that if you can't get past that, you're probably not going to finish it. So anyway, we watched all of ONL. General impressions, anything stick out for you? Any disappointments? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's what I kind of expect the show to be, so I appreciate that aspect, since yesterday was what I don't want out of a show for the most part. Other than that, nothing's like in particular stood out. There was, quite a few things that were nice to see and whatnot, but I mean, overall, a lot of it was kind of expected. I think like I was a little bit surprised with Call of Duty, just because I don't play them all the time. So the fidelity of it is kind of like lost on me. So I just see jumps. I don't see slow progression in those. Yeah, I mean, overall, it was good.
Thoughts on DOKEV?
I mean, whatever it is, it's pretty.
That's true. No, this is taking fucking forever to load. Tonight is full of blunders. Compared to yesterday, this was a great presentation. There's definitely some weaknesses in it, but I can overlook that because they showed gameplay. They showed gameplay that should have been showed yesterday, and they showed gameplay that had no reason to be shown yesterday. So they had the full package, which was appreciated for me. No big bangers really for me. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, DOKEV was probably the biggest surprise reveal for me, because it's a game I had no idea about, never heard of it. I'm intrigued. I want to play it, which is really fucking weird because I don't know what the hell's going on. What is going on here? Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. Saints Row, I'm honestly kind of disappointed. I haven't seen or played it, so it might be awesome, but the direction they're going, I don't think sounds intriguing at all. But if the game is fun, I'll play it, or at least looks fun. I hope they tone down the zaniness a bit, though, and put more work into the city and what you do in it. It doesn't have to be what they once were, a contender to Grand Theft Auto. They are so far behind now. There's no way they could compete with them. But it would be cool to have another developer try and make a fucking crime game in a city, because everybody kind of gave up on that after Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 came out, because they're like, we can't make this. So yeah, kind of disappointed though in the direction of that game, but I will keep my eye on it. Far Cry 6. I'd like to see gameplay on. They keep showing story stuff, and I'm gonna get the story when I play the game, and I'm sure the story's gonna be good. I haven't been disappointed in a Far Cry yet, outside of New Dawn. I don't even count that as Far Cry. It's some weird fucking thing, even though it's a direct continuation of the story I like. So yeah, I have all the confidence in the world that the story's gonna be good in Far Cry. I want to see more gameplay. They showed one trailer at one point. They showed a bunch of like blips, and that's about like I'd like to see like just them play the game real quick. But I'm gonna buy it, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. Hopefully. What else? What else? There's all sorts of shit they showed. Sifu's looking cool. That other brawling game, I don't remember what the name of it was. That was really cool looking as well. The top-down one. Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't know the name, but yeah.
Yeah. This one's looking really cool too. The Lamb Cult game, whatever the fuck it's called. There's some reveals here that of games I've never heard of. So that's really cool. Adds value to the presentation. Call of Duty's looking better than I thought it was gonna be, which is also a good surprise, even though it wasn't anything that like really blew my mind. It is, as an opposite to Saints Row, a direction I'm liking. Like, I'm glad they're going this direction. I think they're doing some cool stuff in the way they're telling stories again, which is promising. The Marvel game looks interesting, but honestly, the big factor of what's interesting about it to me is Firaxis is making it, which I like a lot of their games. So that is an interesting marriage of property and developer. So definitely curious about what they're gonna do with that. I wasn't a big fan of the song. Star Wars, I didn't care about too much. For anyone who's into those games, I hope you enjoy them. But yeah, they don't do much for me. The Lego games, Super Monkey Ball looking cool. Splitgate, I need to just fucking play it. I need to know why everybody's going nuts about it. Death Stranding looking really good, making me feel like I have to play it over again just because of the amount of content they're adding. I'm also curious about what the fuck happened at the end of that trailer. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something, or if that's just Kojima doing weird shit like he does. It's kind of hard to tell half the time. Yeah, what else am I missing? I feel like there's one other thing there's a bunch of stuff. I think for the most part, this whole presentation, I wasn't bored. There's like 2 or 3 times where I guess the shenanigans happened, where I was on my phone, and that does kind of suck, but I'd say it was like 8% of the whole fucking presentation, so it wasn't too detrimental. Let's see. For me, I'd have lowered yesterday's grade to a D and made this a C. So even this one wasn't much for you, but yeah, yesterday's was really bad. I'd give it a solid B plus. Nothing really stand out ish, but was an overall great presentation. Yeah, how did Xbox not show their shit yesterday with their show? That's a good question. They showed a couple things, but then they shot they showed everything in this presentation, which it seems so weird. It's such a weird fucking misfire, because I'm glad to see the gameplay we saw. It just seems like we should have saw it yesterday. It should have been a whole event where we saw that shit yesterday, and we didn't get that, so I don't know what's up with that. But I'm glad to have seen the gameplay finally. I'm glad we didn't get fucking History Channel trebuchet knowledge. This time around we saw gameplay, which is nice. Let's see. I can't imagine how it would be a B or an A personally. I felt no hype for 90% of the show. Yeah. First half of the show was pretty good, then it tapered off. It did feel like at one point it did kind of lose some of that steam, but I think that's something that Jeff Keighley kind of does with a lot of his presentations, is like he gets so many things packed into one presentation that wherever the big announcements are, which he always tries to start big in the beginning and the end, at some point in there that he's like, throwing all these things in there, you'll get like a couple games that are like not as exciting as the other ones, and at that point it feels like it's kind of fallen off. I was surprised by the COD campaign gameplay as well. Yeah, it's looking cool. It's not anything that I'm like super fucking crazy excited for, but it's looking good. So that's good to see. Um, yeah. So what would you grade the presentation and why?
Probably gonna give it a B minus. It was good for the most part. There's some pacing issues sprinkled in there, but for the most part, it had a pretty good flow. Typical Keeley fashion, there was a lot of stuff just kind of packed in there. Yeah, I mean overall it was pretty decent. I just don't. There's no like wow, like huge wow factor for me. So that part kind of brings it down. But as a presentation, it was done well. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, he got big things in there that were world premieres, but it's not his fault that like Saints Row kind of fell a little more flat than it could have. Like Saints Row could have been huge, and maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe people are really excited for it, but like everyone here seems to be like, okay. So doesn't he definitely tried to get some stuff in there, but some stuff kind of fell flat. But I agree. They showed a lot of shit, and I think most of it was interesting. Very few of it I thought was all the mobile shit I'm not into at all. But everything else was pretty cool. And the presentation flowed well outside of the fucking awards and the weird commercials. But they're brief, so it's Jeff Keighley. They're fucking quick. So yeah, with all that said, I think I would also give it a B minus. I want to go B, but there's no big bangers. There's nothing that's like super exciting. I do think DOKEV is that what it's called?
I've not been sure.
It's starting to slip for me what the fuck that game is called, but that was like the biggest surprise because it's like a game I wasn't expecting, and it's fucking crazy. And I got a lot of questions I want answers to. But yeah, outside of that, and that's weird. It shouldn't be that game, but yeah. Halo fell flat again. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, B minus for me. I think it was a good presentation, and compared to yesterday, it was an amazing presentation. Yeah, nothing huge. But that's kind of Gamescom though. Every fucking year, Gamescom is in the shadow of E3. So you normally get like one big announcement maybe, or a continuation of something from E3, and that's about it. So it seems pretty good for Gamescom, what we got here. Let's see. I think I may pick up the Death Stranding PC version when it's on sale next. It got me interested, even though it's not the director's cut. Yeah, definitely play it. If you can, definitely play it. It's really good. Hopefully the director's cut comes out to PC. Because I wanted to pick it up on PC as well, but now that it's coming out for PS5, director's cut, there's no reason for me to buy it on PC. Exclusivity. Is that the Pearl Abyss game? Yeah, that's I think it was called DOKEV. Yeah, looks really cool. That wasn't even the first time they showed that game off either. They showed it about a year ago. I think everyone just forgot. Probably, and they probably showed a quick blip of just kids riding bikes or the fuck around, and like you wouldn't get like a sense of what you can do in the game as what we got now. I don't think I'm gonna forget it this time.
Did they show it at a big show? Because I don't remember seeing that at all. Like, there's nothing familiar about that.
Yeah, I don't remember it all either, but they might have showed us something. But like I said, it might have been a blip or something. Yeah. So overall, I think it was a good presentation. Good stuff shown. Some disappointments, but nothing too detrimental. And some questions I have for Microsoft and Xbox when it comes to their priorities on where they show their fucking games at, which is so weird. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit, but it would be nice to not stream until 4 a.m. So we're going to close this out soon. Feel free to throw any thoughts you guys have in the chat in the next like 5 minutes. And anybody who watched after the fact, I apologize to people in chat, but also who are watching afterwards for any of the weird things that happened in this fucking stream. It's very annoying.
If it even shows up in the VOD.
If it does, yeah, for sure. I don't know what's going to fucking look like in the VOD. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of ONL stream for Gamescom? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What would you grade it? What were some of the highlights? What did you think of Saints Row? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Are you interested in where they're going with it? And yeah, what stood out? Are you excited for Death Stranding, fucking director's cut? And what do you think of DOKEV? Are you excited for that as well? And yeah, I don't know what's happening tomorrow with Gamescom.
Yeah.
If any events happen for Gamescom, we will stream it. If there's no big events, probably won't stream it. Maybe I'll stream playing a game. I don't know. So stay tuned for that, if we do that or not. But this weekend we have Plus Club, which will be coming out this Sunday. And then Monday or Tuesday, we'll be talking about Cyberpunk 2077 for Game of the Month and telling you guys how you can vote for the Community Pick Game of the Month, which will happen not this upcoming month, but the month after. But this upcoming month, you'll be able to vote for Game of the Month the next month. We'll describe that when we talk about Cyberpunk. Let's see. Yes, it was when Pearl Abyss revealed everything they were working on, like Black Desert, sequelish game. Oh, and Plan 8 is their Destiny competitor. That's right, they showed it last year. It was the one where the animals took bullets for the trainers and died for them. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I mean, I remember them showing Crimson Desert, and that was about it. So
yeah, that's what I remember seeing. Pearl Abyss Connect 2019 was what the event was called. Oh yeah, I never watched that. I didn't even know they had I didn't know Pearl Abyss had an event.
Yeah, I guess this should have been a little more specific on event. Something like E3, Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, one of the big ones.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I should play today is Cyberpunk, but who knows? I always change my mind after coffee. Coffee will fucking do that. I want to play Cyberpunk today, and I just played Aliens because it's fun. All right, give it a couple more minutes and then we'll end this stream. I want to thank everybody who hung out and watched, and I want to thank everybody who fucking dealt with the fucking delays we had with YouTube and Twitch. It's unfortunate that happened, so thanks for sticking around for this stream. It's been a weird one, but we got through it. Everybody's alive, hopefully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was during E3.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see that. That's what I should... And then, yeah. We'll see if there's anything to stream tomorrow night or the night after. I know Gamescom is going till Friday, but I think at that point it's probably going to be like, maybe dev talks and shit. I think all the main events are over. I don't think we're going to get any like reveals or anything like that. So should check out the Plan 8 trailer real quick. All right, I'll do that real fast and then we'll be out of here. Let's see. Plan B. Plan 8 gameplay.
I would imagine this product searched a little more often.
Probably from 8 months ago. We'll do the 2-minute video. Wait, we'll do a short one. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I've never seen this game.
Me either.
It looks really good. I like how Pearl Abyss can just fucking these fantastical games. Maybe. hope, yeah, I hope maybe Grave is a premium game. I would love to just buy the game and get with it. So cool.
Not again.
Is there any other Pearl Abyss fucking games that are that they're making?
They have like a gameplay reel of that, or I mean, that was neat. Don't get me wrong, but it was very cinematic. So.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Arix here, and welcome back to another video for Plan 8. It's been a little
talk about fucking exosuits. Precious. Worth playing 2020. Is it out?
I might be in Korea.
I remember this. Fuck, I don't. I don't know about Destiny competitor, but certainly is cool as shit looking. No, I agree. I am actually really impressed with not just the graphics, but the imagination. There's some really cool choreography going on here, especially with like all the weird extendo fucking knives and shit. No idea how they're gonna make the gameplay anything like this, but it looks sick. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, how's the gameplay going to be? Because it's not going to be like that. I mean, you'll probably have moves that use these abilities, but like the fluidity of like people running on walls and jumping out and doing all this crazy shit, like it all seems like in-engine proof of concept. But it looks really fucking cool. I'm very intrigued with, I guess, everything Pearl Abyss is making. But I already got burnt with fucking Black Desert, because I remember when that game was coming out, I was like, that game looks amazing. And then I played it, and I love the way it looks. I think the combat looks great. Everything about it visually looks fucking fantastic, but playing it was kind of a slog.
I just re-downloaded it because they've added a couple classes since the last time I played it.
There's a shitload of them now.
Plus they redid the engine, I think, for it. So I'm curious.
They did do an upgrade thing.
Yeah,
like
so I'm curious to try it again.
A little bit ago.
Yeah.
Not that game really needed it, but
well, if it optimizes it, because that game had weird like
for sure. It was marketed as Destiny competitor shrug, or maybe Division for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to see gameplay though. All this in-game footage, looks like a lot of pre-rendered stuff, but it definitely looks really cool. I'm very impressed. But gameplay, I'd like to see gameplay. Pretty cool though. Apparently, the shit they're making is all. It's nice to see that they're ambitious, but also they have ideas that aren't just locked into being MMOs. Because they made Black Desert, and then Crimson Desert was shown off, and everybody got kind of confused on what that's going to be. And now it kind of tells me it could very well be not an MMO like I think it's going to be, because the other games they're making don't seem to all just be, cookie cutter, nice looking MMOs. They seem to be.
Well, I think Crimson Desert is supposed to be a campaign game, isn't it?
It is. I'm talking lightly about that because I've already had this discussion multiple times with people, and people are like, it's an MMO, and I'm like, it doesn't really say that anywhere though. I went to the website and read about it. It doesn't say that.
Yeah.
So it's ambiguous. They say there's multiplayer.
Yeah.
So, but they don't even show that in the trailer. So no one actually fucking knows unless that info has come out in the last year. I haven't checked on it in a while. Let's see. BDO still plays like crap on console.
Yeah, but I play it on console.
Thanks for another fantastic show, guys. Always kill it. Thank you for hanging out, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like BDO on PC and console. I like both. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to try and get into it at some point, but I also feel like the ship has sailed, maybe. So
They just released Corsair.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna stop it there. Thanks, guys, for hanging out, and I'll try and be more clear about if we're streaming tomorrow night or not. I don't know if there's an event though to react to, but stay tuned. We got episodes coming up, and yeah. Anything you want to say before we bounce? All right, guys. Well, we will talk to you later, and